Hi, my name is Angela Heath with TKC Incorporated, and I'm going to share a quick video with you about how I made $100,000 plus with no employees. I'm talking about building a GIGpire. A GIGpire is when you take consulting contracts, part-time work, any kind of gig, and you build it all together with a strategy so that you can hit that six-figure target and beyond. I call it GIGpire building blocks, and there are three fundamentals: focus, foundations, and freedom. I'll say a little bit more about each of those in just a moment. Know who I'm talking to are the solopreneurs and micro-sized business owners who are struggling to grow their list, grow their revenue, and they're frustrated because they just not getting the brand recognition that they deserve. And I know many of you are tired. You've been toiling. You actually have been toiling, and the results could be better. If you're a knowledge expert, you really need to pay attention to this video. So GIGpire is all about self-employment and how you build a business empire without employees, or perhaps you may have one or two, maybe even three employees. My name is Angela Heath, and I help coaches, consultants, solopreneurs, micro-sized businesses grow. I do it in a couple unique ways. But just in terms of a little background about me, I have written 5 books, 4 of which have been top income producing books. I use the term top income producing made that because of the book, I was able to grow my business by 6 figures. So I had 4 out of 5, not too bad. Also, in my first company, we won 5 national awards for our clients. I've written hundreds of products and trained 25,000, maybe even 30,000 people over the course of my career, and had great clients from federal to state organizations to national nonprofit groups, cities, to large corporations down to small corporations. And things were going good, but then something happened. My child came running through the bedroom door at age 12 to announce I'm having a hot flash. Now, the weird thing is, the child was 12 and that child was a boy. 1 week later, the child was diagnosed with leukemia, and I was not able to work for 3.5 years. Thankfully, in my first business, I earned a ton of money, so I was able to do that. But I decided there's no way I'll leave my child in the hospital and run around the country helping other people. So I had to figure out, how can I build my business without doing what I've always done? Then I remembered, how did it happen for me before? It happened through this concept I call shine, being seen, heard, and noticed in the marketplace. And one way that I've done that is through books. So I wrote a 4th book, and that book got me back on television, radio, broadcasts, being featured in magazines and newspapers. And it helped me to crash through that 6-figure barrier. And it's a place where 86% of small businesses never get to. It's just amazing to me. Now, there are 3 fundamentals, and we can talk about those in more details, but it's really about focus, making sure that you're very focused on your target market, that you understand them very well, and that you understand yourself. That's the first step. You got to understand yourself. What's at the core of who you are in terms of skills and resources and interest? And what is the market interested in purchasing for you? So really getting focused on what you offer and who you offer it to and how you offer it. And then foundations, I call those the things that every business, it doesn't matter what you're doing, but you're going to need those foundations, the digital foundations, the sales and the marketing. And then the freedom plays. If you're a solopreneur, you can get so exhausted doing everything. So you need some tools to replicate yourself within your business and to bring in those skill sets that you don't have. And those are freedom tools, freedom strategies that we'll talk about in just a moment. But hashtag brand brilliance. That's what it's all about. When you get those three pillars in place, then you want to shine in the marketplace. And I'm offering the GIGpire Experience coming up in December, where you can boost your brand brilliance beyond your imagination. Here's an example. I did a summit. Summit is another tool of choice that I've used to break into new industries. But from one summit, you can see all of the things that could be produced out of that content, out of that one thing. And for me, one summit allowed me to do all of those things that are highlighted in yellow. And also, another summit created these profitable partnerships, all of these people with arrows next to their names. Because we did this one summit together, they either hired me, I hired them, we might have done projects together, they referred me, introduced me to people who then hired me. So it's been very, very profitable. So there's a hard way. You can do all the writing and editing on LinkedIn, Facebook, all the social media stuff, and that takes time. It takes a lot of energy. Starts off easy, but it becomes complex as you keep going. But there's an easier way. And the GIGpire Experience, December 16th to 18th, is it. It is an easier way. During that experience, we're going to be talking about your focus. What is at the core of what you offer? Who are you in terms of your authority in your industry? And how can you boost that? We're going to talk about your profit pathway. What are the steps you need to take in 2022 that are going to lead you to being a six-figure plus earner? Then we'll dive into foundations, your digital positioning, your marketing and sales. We're going to dial those things in, and you're going to add them to your profit pathway for 2022 so that you can have those foundations ready, so when the opportunities start to pour in, you can handle it. And then we'll talk about freedom strategies, the affiliate relationships you have, the profitable partnerships, and how do you build a team without hiring anybody. So GIGpire is December 16th through 18th from 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's only $49. I know that's a steal, but it's an implementation program where you are actually going to build your 2022 business for success. We are going to discuss certain content, and then you are going to have exercises, and we're even going to provide you with some tools to help you along the way. So the strategies and tactics that we're talking about, they're going to attract your raving fan. Some people say, I don't want raving fans. I'm not a TV personality. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you actually need raving fans, because raving fans are going to refer you to other people when it's time to renew. They are right there for you. You want raving fans. You want profitable partnerships, because a profitable partnership means that you are going to get some easy either exposure or new skill set to add to yours, or referrals. You're going to get something that's profitable for your business. Stop going to all of these networking meetings and coming away with nothing. We'll teach you how to do that strategically. And then elevating your thought leadership. And of course, you do these kinds of things with some of the tools that I used to elevate my thought leadership. I won so many awards in 2021. And I'm not even talking about the 5 awards, national awards I helped my clients to achieve, but I'm talking about personally what I have achieved because I elevated my thought leadership, and you can too. There's a process for it. So plan your year. Take 3 days out of your time and plan to have a 6-figure year. You've got some brand brilliance, you've got superpowers that people need to know about. I invite you, join me at GIGpire, the GIGpire Experience, December 16th through 18th. Go ahead, click the Join Now button below. Take care and thanks. I hope to see you there.